This is going to be cleaning and disassembling the G3 series. Now keep in mind, if you have a G3C, G3X, or G3XL, these same principles apply to it. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and make sure the gun is unloaded. Now when you do this, make sure you remove the magazine first, move the slide back, and verify that there's nothing in the chamber. I like to do this a couple times just to kind of reassure myself there. Next, we're going to go through a basic field like disassembly of this so we can get into the cleaning part. What we're going to do here is point this gun in a safe direction. We're going to pull the slide back just a little bit. You can see how I'm doing here. You're going to take your pointer finger and your thumb, come right over the top and push down on the two takedown tabs, okay? Holding them down. Now we're going to pull the trigger and you'll see the slide come loose. We can go ahead and set that down. Now we're going to take the slide and go ahead and disassemble the slide by removing the recoil spring, the barrel, and we're done here for cleaning purposes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our solvent and spray this on, okay? Now you can be pretty liberal with this. So as we kind of go through here, we're just going to kind of spray the inside of the slide. We're going to spray the barrel. I like to spray the recoil spring, and then some of the internal parts here. Then we'll let that sit for just a second, okay? Now this is a good time to go ahead and take one of your brushes, just a light, like nylon style brush, and give it a quick scrub, just to break all the carbon buildup and dirt and all that stuff free. I like to just run that brush over everything. All right, I gave it a good scrub there. So now you're going to take some type of cloth, like a microfiber or something like that, and go ahead and wipe all this clear. So we'll come in and wipe off all the excess solvent, and we'll just give it a quick wipe right here, okay? And you'll see residue coming off on your rag, which is good. That means you're getting all the bad stuff off. All right, now your gun's pretty clean, but we have to actually lube the firearm so it'll function properly for longer periods of time. So you're just going to take your oil. Now just be diligent about this. You don't need to over apply oil. Small amount goes a long way. So we'll start with the slide first. All right, you're just going to apply a small amount of oil to the slide rails. And then you'll see this kind of slick part right here, just a little bit of oil there, and then just rub that in with your finger. Slide will be good to go. Next, I'll go ahead and do the frame. Go ahead and just drop a couple bits in here, right on the slide rails. Use your finger, rub that in, and then the front. Next, we'll take our barrel. Now we've wiped this down. The barrel, we need to go ahead and clear out all the debris from the inside of the barrel. So normally I like to use a bore snake, and with this you want to take this bore snake, drop it through the chamber and pull it away from your chamber, so we're not dropping stuff down on the feed ramp. So we'll just take that and run that through that barrel just a couple times. All right, so we're good to go there. So now we're ready to go ahead and oil this barrel. Now when you're oiling your barrel, like I said, a little bit goes a long way, but go ahead and find those points of wear so you can go ahead and see where the barrel has some like friction points. It's gonna be right here on top of the ejection port. So just a little bit there, just kind of rub it around. And then right on the front of the barrel itself, a little bit there goes a long way. And then just a small light coat over the entirety of the barrel. All right, we have added our lubricant, so we're ready to reassemble the G3. So you're gonna take your slide and your barrel, insert that in and drop back into place. So remember, these lugs are going to point away from you. Take the recoil spring. There's a polymer end on one end that's going to go towards the front of the slide into the hole. And then you're going to actually just push this forward, and there'll be some spring pressure on this little lip right here. Your slide is reassembled, and we can go ahead and insert this back onto the frame. So you're going to take it, and there's these two notches. They're just going to line up right on the slide rails. You're going to slide the slide all the way back, and you'll see there's a little bit of a catch. Just push through that. Slide comes on. Now we can do a basic function check to make sure the gun is working well. So we make sure it's all good. We go through, pull the trigger, run a reset. Everything feels like it's functioning properly. So now we can go ahead and wipe off the excess oil from the outside of the gun. And the G3 has been disassembled and cleaned.